NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at One Youngster holding it down, bringing that StreetGEEK and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of Cold Chillin. We just hanging out, we just chilling, we just kicking it. It's just you and I, and a guest, a really cool guest. But before we get to that guest, I gotta throw a shout out to my newest Patreon supporter, Jamal Lee. Big shout out to you. Thank you for helping to build NERDSoul, everything that we're doing here on the channel, from gaming to political topics to hip hop, geek stuff. We're having a ball, a great time, and thank you for helping us build it. Also, big shout out to Thought Crimes Panda, and we can carry on all y'all cats. But to my metaphysical right, I have a very astute gentleman, someone who is a cinematic sorcerer, known by the amazing Solar Greye.
Hey, what is going on, man? What is going on? Dude, I'm telling you, you don't like, whenever anybody gives me one of those introductions, I'm like, no, don't talk me up too much. They're going to start expecting too much.
Well, I mean, you've done enough up to, you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, yo, people should know me by now. With all the stuff that I talk about and when I go into your chats, whenever you're live streaming, or, we've done enough stuff together over the past couple of years.
Yes. So, guys, Solar Greye, Cinematic Sorcerer, Back in the Deck Productions. You can find Back in the Deck on pretty much all socials that I can think of.
Pretty much. Yeah, here, take a look.
Yeah, and it's right there, right over here. You see all of the stuff.
Yeah, just hit us up at Back in the Deck
right there for you,
and all that other stuff. So here you go. Boom, 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 boom. It's all on screen.
That's right.
Magic.
So, Solar has 2 topics. I got 2 topics. We're gonna hang out, chat, and chill, and talk about them, and see what's going on in this wonderful wide world.
Oh man, yeah. Is it still wide? Is it?
It's pretty wide. I
don't know.
I guess
with this COVID-19 thing going, it's like the world is only as big as my apartment and the distance between me and Smart and Final. That's about it.
Man, being out on the street, like even at like what would be considered like rush hour time, it's very just weird, and it's like, whoa, you don't expect it. I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
I suppose. I mean,
the traffic is nice, but what's going on to make it that way is not nice.
Yeah. The result is kind of cool, I suppose. It's I'm a little conflicted because this is my second time going through this in a lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that was the whole thing. You weren't living out here in California way back in them early old 90s. But this is
the riots.
Yeah, exactly. Not just the day of the riots, and they started on a Wednesday, but for about like a week after that, after the National Guard was dispatched and the curfew was levied, like I was able to make it from Van Nuys to my mom's house in South Central in about 12 minutes, and we're talking 30 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, no, we need groceries, and there are no grocery stores around here because they all got looted. Let's go to the valley. And we're like, oh man, yeah, I love shopping like these white people shop. Look at all that. Oh wow, look at all that stuff. Curfew is in half an hour and we got to get home. So we paid up everything. And parents are funny, man. They really are. If you got any younger viewers out there, bow down. Sure. Bow down, because there's a lot about your parents that you don't know. And times like this, that's when you my mom was always, mom and all that stuff, but when she hit that sports car and drove that 30 something miles in 12 minutes,
you knew it was real.
I'm just like, all right, we got to have a talk about the 70s. She's like, this ain't my first time through it, young blood. And I'm like, wait, did you just call me young blood?
It's like, go mom, go.
Seriously. I'm like, next thing you know, she's going to be calling me Cool Breeze and using all that cool 70s slang.
Boy. Cool breeze. So, did you want to go first on your topic? Or you want
Oh
to
no, you. This your show, man. What we talking about? What we
Well, I
talking
mean, as a guest, I would like, I extend the courtesy if you would like to go first.
Well, I appreciate that, but I am a professional, and by that I mean I've seen enough talk shows to know that you're the host. So we gonna talk about, you bring up a topic, I and we converse about that, and it's like
Cool.
a dance. It's like back and forth. You're leading right now, so.
Then we're gonna get into the GameStop news.
I looked into that after you hit me up. I really did.
All right, so the main thing is that the article is GameStop tells employees to wrap their hands in bags and get back to work. Essentially, there were new instructions. This comes from the article from CBR. Says the new instructions were sent to local store managers in an email titled, quote, chip card best practices. Then, quote, says lightly, you want to be able to get it off easily. Tape a GameStop plastic bag over your hands and arm. The email reads, and then continues, do not open the door all the way. Keep the glass between you and your guest's face. Just reach out your arm. And then of course one of the employees says, I have to make a choice between doing a job that nobody sees as essential really, or and not, or getting fired and not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's, these people aren't saying, oh well, we're not going to close. You got to still come to work. And if they don't, of course they're going to get fired. But this just seems like another large L in a series of L's for GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is one of those things that's like really, you really want to wrap your hands and arms in bags?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. All right. So
it's just sad.
Sad? Yes, it is very sad. But the thing is, it's not surprising. Okay, I mean, I'm only a little shocked, and by a little shocked, I mean, how can I put this?
Not shocked?
Well, no, I mean, with a store and a franchise as well put together, expertly run, and so polite as games. I can't even fit. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Yeah. I mean, if you take a look at how wonderful GameStop has always been to deal with. Now, I'm not gonna lie. And personally, but I gotta let your audience know. Video games haven't really been my thing since PlayStation 1 came out. So I'm not in that culture. That's why you were like, yeah, did you hear about the GameStop thing? I'm like, no, why would I? But of course, you asked me a question. I got to do research. And my nephew worked at a GameStop. Not too far away. And just because I'm not
first hand.
Games, yeah, well, he worked, past tense, like 5 years ago. But he let me know a lot of the stuff that he was and was not allowed to do, and a lot of their practices. And I got friends who play video games. I got lots of friends who play video games. So given what their exchange policy was like, their return policy was like, I mean, oh, by the way, I never asked, what's the profanity policy on your channel? I know we don't do it a lot.
We keep it all ages here, so we try to keep it all ages.
All ages? All right.
Maybe a PG-13 sometimes, but we try to keep it safe for all ages.
Okay, so we can like drop one or two profane words. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, keep it light.
I'm trying to, but it's like it's really one of these things where dealing with GameStop has always had one major reaction, just one. And it's like most of the people dealing with GameStop have been like, they would go in, do something, try and pre-order a game, and end up like Nicolas Cage. I mean, that's like that's one of the really big things. They end up
you had that waiting,
huh? Oh, I do all the stuff on the fly. I had it here. It's part of the sorcery.
Tucked away.
And but yeah, so given that I'm hearing in a time of global crisis, GameStop is doing something stupid that doesn't favor anybody but lining their own pockets. That, I mean, seriously. I do pull so clips from places, but I'm not pulling Disney. But I will quote, "Why am I not surprised?" Like, oh, I'm having a heart attack and dying of not surprised.
Yeah, it's weird. They had so many opportunities to do something positive, do something, or they could have just did nothing. They could have just been like, "Hey, we're going to shut our doors, close, like everybody else, and we're just going to close it, and we're not going to come back."
Right.
I mean, there's tons of stuff that they could have done to help during this crisis. Like like they said, video game usage is up because people are home more, people are streaming more, whether it's on Steam, or streaming gaming more, whether it's on Steam or PlayStation Network
Twitch.
or Xbox Live or Twitch or whatever.
Twitch is almost hard to freaking transmit on, I'll tell you that.
So there's tons of opportunities for them to do something to like give to gaming culture while this is going on and kind of help out or whatever. Or like I said, just do nothing. But
seriously, when just doing business as usual is better than what they're doing.
Yeah, but like step on the working man, the regular, Jack and Jill out there that are just trying to make, ends meet. It's like, no, you got to come to work. Well, wow, we're not essential. Well, you got to come to work anyway. Just put bags around your hands. Ooh. Like, I could see if they were like, hey guys, we want you to come to work, but we got y'all masks and we got gloves. You know what I'm saying? And
bonuses.
Bonuses. And bonuses, and we've made sure that we've hired cleaning crews to make sure the store is cleaner, stuff like that.
Right.
Maybe, but you're still not essential. But to just take bags around your hand. First, my question is this: Are people really going to GameStop that much right now that you need to we gotta just put bags around your hands because we selling so much?
Bruh, Doom Eternal just came out. You gotta get that Doom. You gotta get that Doom.
Good point. But most people are buying Doom off Steam or buying it, up. Like, the last time I went to a GameStop.
Exactly.
Maybe like 2008 or something like. It had to be a while back.
So you weren't even a dad yet. There was seriously.
So, but yeah, that's my first topic. Just shame on you, GameStop. You could have just did nothing. Forcing people to work when they can't, they don't really have the ability to quit, even though they should.
Yeah.
But you're the only place that they have to work right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's sad because we know the people that are making those decisions are not putting themselves in harm's way.
Yeah.
Needlessly.
And that seriously, that kills me on so many levels. But it's funny that you bring that up.
All right.
Because how can I put this? I have been when you said come up with two topics, I'm like, what should we talk about? Because you're NERDSoul, and I'm the prime decker, so we talk about nerd stuff. You know what I mean? But everything on my mind is so heavy and so full of hate. And I'm serious. Because
you gotta let it out. You gotta let that hate in your heart out.
Well, that right now is why I'm that is why I had to ask about the profanity thing, because Let me see if I can find this real quick, because you talk about GameStop.
Why do I feel like there's somebody that's worse that you're about to like pull up on me?
Oh yeah, I'm way
It's
worse.
like, oh, definitely.
Because I drown in hate, so much hate. That's why I'm always trying to go, hey kids, let's play games, let's make toys. It really comes down to, oh wait, I know where I can find this. I can pull it up where I saw it. You're talking about how GameStop is saying, come into work. You got stomach problems, or you're afraid of COVID-19. Just, put on a diaper and get to work. I don't care if you have explosive diarrhea. Put on a diaper. We got bags that we put our games in. Tie them around your hands and go to work.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, and I'm like,
how bad can it be? How bad can it be?
Fatal, possibly. And I'm not. The thing that kills me about that is we are talking people that have direct contact with the public. I mean, we're not talking about people like, I have a couple of friends that have to go into work right now, and they work in offices, and those offices are quite literally empty. Like, if they got to go in to the office, there's nobody there.
Okay.
All right. It literally is just them, or maybe them and two other people in the whole office. And I'm like, okay, I can live with that. Here it is. But Amazon. Okay. Amazon. I'm so conflicted. Okay.
You know what? Matter of fact, before you go forward, everyone working at Amazon, thank you.
Seriously. Major props. See, they're on strike right now. And I'm you know what? They need to be on strike right now. Because one, their boss is the richest dude on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, literally, he's got more money than nations. There are countries that don't have
There's countries that don't have
money.
the money that he has.
Yeah. And one, he's asking for donations. I'm like, okay, did you lose your mind along with your hair? Like, are you outside of your mind? You were asking me for money. Like, I did the math.
I've always thought that was like very, very predatory. And it's been rampant during COVID-19.
Seriously.
We've seen all kinds of celebrities like, hey, why don't you give money to the Red Cross? It's like, why don't you give money to the Red Cross?
Right? And you know what?
What are you talking about me for?
And I'm all down,
Don't you have like 2-3 Lamborghinis? Why don't you trade one in and give it to the Red Cross?
And I'm not gonna lie. If the Red Cross got short, needed blood, I'm there 100%, because they're the one organization that nobody can be like, nah man, forget them. I know people that don't do Salvation Army for religious stuff and don't do out of the box because of LGBT stuff, but nobody's got a problem with the Red Cross. I even got a problem with the United Way sending second graders out to beg for money. I'm like, don't enlist children, but the Red Cross is cool. But yeah, when you got dudes like Jeff Bezos going, please send people money, I'm like, why don't you sell a yacht?
Yeah,
his employees are saying,
I'm like, are you kidding me?
No, seriously. And and the second part is his employees, like, let's face it, I don't know how informed you are, because I know you're always working, but I can't escape old people news because I'm bordering on being an old person. And the working conditions at Amazon are not great. And by not great, I mean you get a warehouse. And I'm not talking like the back of Home Depot. I'm talking like the whole footprint of Home Depot with like 7 or 8 people in it pulling stuff off of shelves for all the Amazon ordering that people do. And they get penalized if they don't do enough in time to the point where they can't go to the bathroom. They got to pee in bottles. I mean, it's bad. And then we get a worldwide pandemic and they're saying, wait, you're not giving us time off? And you're not increasing our pay? No. You pay us double and, and then we'll think about coming back in. But, we're selling all these masks. Can we have some? And yeah, none of that. And I'm like, come on, Bezos,
it's
man.
It's just crazy because from what I've read, the only thing that the biggest thing they're asking for is real breaks.
Yeah.
And for you to actually clean the warehouse because so many people are contracting it from each other because the place just isn't clean. And then also they don't have the ability to take off of work or stay home or anything, or even have a real break at all.
Exactly.
So between not having gloves or masks, they don't have real breaks. The place isn't clean. And then you're working them like straight to death, basically. Right. It's like people are like, hey man, I walk miles and miles all day at work. I have to pee in a bottle.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how like, that's when you're like, hold up, well, where is like, all of these workers groups? Like, where is like OSHA?
Unions?
And where are all these
those
people?
guys.
Where are all these people that are supposed to be like, oh, the working man? Like, where are they at?
Sorry to tell you, bro.
That's how you know it's BS, because whenever this stuff happens, you'll never hear about them.
Well, see, here's the thing, bro. I'm glad you brought up OSHA. OSHA is a federal agency. Guess who's in charge of OSHA? Exactly. Matter of fact, that particular job only has 3 aspects. They're in charge of all the departments like OSHA, Bureau of Land Management, not just the military, but they are, second thing, commander-in-chief of the military. And third, they're a chief diplomat. So, number 1, where's OSHA? We know where OSHA is right now. OSHA is gone. But what I wanted to talk about was this little goblin. This goblin where if you are in my neck of the woods in SoCal and you drive the 405 going up to Hollywood or LA, you see a billboard for this talk radio dude. And oh yeah, this dude, little Mr. Benji. This dude, I just cannot deal. But I can't escape him on my Facebook feed or my YouTube feed. And I heard what he said about the people at Amazon, and I'm just like, all right.
So what was it?
Do you really want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, now.
I don't know why I'm asking, but go ahead.
Here's the whole thing, all right? The only way I can tolerate this, and here's my wizard's key. This person is a clown. So everything they're saying, you have to look at and you have to imagine them in full makeup, white face, red lips, rainbow wig, and possibly being eaten alive by piranhas. But not possibly. But yeah. Yeah. But let's see what this dude had to say about this. All right, because that's the whole thing. I'm trying not to be a downer, but
I feel
we need some that we can make fun of. Just know this: I love the NERDSoul audience. I love you guys out there, especially Arctron. What's up? So this is gonna be
Arctron's the man.
Yeah, this is gonna be this right here. This dude right here. All right. So, now for our edition of YT people being YT, but that's okay. Let's take a look.
Okay to make money off of your labor.
Yeah, we got that.
The fact is that striking in a time of pandemic, not because of bad worker pay, but because you just want more money. I'm sorry, everyone else lost their job. Everyone else lost their damn job. Okay, like, if I were Amazon and I had the capacity, I'd fire everybody who strikes right now, and I'd bring in workers who are willing to work. I would, because it's unconscionable. The reason I say it's unconscionable is not only are you depriving people of the supply lines that are
Oh, sorry about that. He's talking about Whole Foods. Now, again, I'm just like, really, dude, really? Now, I got to throw a joke on this to lighten it up. That wasn't me playing the video at 1.5 times speed. because he sounds like he's on fast forward the whole time.
Yeah, that's his deal. Yeah, that's his deal.
Yeah, but I'm just like, all right, that little goblin right there is doing his thing, and
I think that's one of those things where, you know, I think it's one of those things where they kind of like play this game where it's like they know what people want to hear, but I do think that we are coming into a time where talk like this might not hit the same.
Yeah,
because there's a lot more people out here hurting than there's not. And
that's my smile.
I think this
right
might not, you know, people that speak like that, Amazon is not entitled to your service or your work hours. Amazon does not deserve your dedication. It is a exchange. I come here, I do something for you. You give me money for doing something for you.
Yep.
Whenever there becomes a rift or or we come at an impasse, then we need to talk about, or an inequity, we need to talk about what you need to give me in exchange of what I'm still doing. This pandemic that we are going through is an extenuating circumstance in which Amazon has positioned itself where it is greatly needed, especially in a time where people are told to stay at home. You know, we've been getting deliveries, you know, past couple weeks. Just got some Amazon Fresh today.
And
but that means that someone had to go out of their home, leave their families, put themselves at risk because you won't at least keep your own warehouse clean.
Exactly.
And you won't at least have testing done at your facilities. Now, people might say, well, you know, they've tested 1 million people. That number's still in the air. We don't really have that number confirmed. I know the number was said on the news. I know the number was said by somebody, but I'm just saying, let's wait until somebody that's actually testing people confirms that number. But, but with that said, you have someone with the financial power to make sure that all of their employees could be tested and could be safe, and then replenish any employees that need to stay home due to being infected with the COVID-19 virus, and still keep this running just as smooth as anything else. But it seems to be this driving need to, almost in an oppressive manner, continue to push you as far down and squeeze you as hard as possible to make things work. And it's not even necessary.
Right.
Not when you have the money that Jeff Bezos has. It's not even necessary. Now it's almost like you're doing it for sport now.
Well, no, I try and see things from everybody's point of view.
Okay.
And I can see where Jeff Bezos is coming from the perspective of a businessman who made billions of dollars. And that is this: when you are in the mindset of making money, that is all you do. You make money. So
get that
he
down.
is so disconnected from everything else that it's literally like he needs somebody around him to slap him in the back of the neck and say, whoa, you gonna make money. Don't worry about that. But if you want to make more money, okay, let's talk about making some more money. You want to make more money? All right, and Mr. Bezos, hopefully you're watching this out there. I know my boy
watches the
NERDSoul.
show. I mean, he lurks and watches the show.
Well, God knows I need a bump. So I'm just saying, when you watch this video, you want to make more money? You pay your people triple right now. You come out public and be like, you know what? My employees are an essential service. We gonna do this thing. I talked to a couple of my billionaire friends whose names you don't know. My people got masks. I'm paying them triple. I'm making sure their families are taken care of because Amazon cares about you. If you do that after this COVID-19
Amazon is
gone,
the people's champ.
yeah, Amazon, they get the hearts and minds, and there will be no more eBay, no more Wish, no more pop-ups,
And see,
anything else.
That's the thing right now. Amazon, I'll say this about Amazon. Amazon is sitting around like it can't be MySpace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ooh.
Amazon ain't the only people that send stuff to folks.
Oh man!
Let's-
hang
let's
on.
be
I
for
gotta
real.
go beat back those ghosts back in my closet. You invoke.
Remember,
down
MySpace-
live journal. Down.
MySpace was everything.
Yeah.
Remember? MySpace was everything.
Oh, I remember MySpace. I
When
remember
Facebook
Tom.
came along.
I remember Tom.
So,
Tom was everybody's friend.
and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there, like you said, Wish, eBay. There's a whole bunch of folks that want that title. You bet.
Yeah, they're gonna be like
Actually,
Clubber
the
Lang in
best-
Rocky 3.
The best look, even though they don't have the bandwidth to really do it, the best look right now would be for like eBay or maybe even Walmart, because Walmart online, but Walmart's kind of good. They're not even tripping. But say like eBay or Wish, or eBay and Wish to like merge and be
Target.
Target, and be like, look, y'all tired of people dancing in y'all videos? Come to Death Row. be like, we're overhauling our warehouses right now. We're paying our employees this amount of money. We're hiring this amount, many more drivers. Please feel free to apply now. And if you have experience,
Oh
then
man, I'm
feel
sorry.
free to apply, and we will fast track you
See,
to make sure that you get the money that you deserve, while also being essential service to the American people.
Yeah, I mean seriously. You know what you sound like? You're painting Target to be like that one dude at the club that's waiting for you to go to the bathroom so he can talk to your girl. Be like, "Hey girl, how you doing? That
Hey,
Bezos dude ain't letting you go to the bathroom? I got you, girl. I got you. Come on out. I got my own urinal. That Andy Gump outside, that's mine. Come on,
Don't
girl.
worry about that.
Yeah, I got you. You come work.
But I mean, I would. I honestly would. Every time any kind of employee stuff from Amazon would come up, I would run ads on Facebook, ads on like LinkedIn for employees. I would be poaching Amazon employees all of the time.
And you know, that's what I was thinking when Amazon was like, we're gonna build a warehouse. Is it gonna be in the Midwest? Is it gonna be no, we're putting it in New York. I'm like, Walmart better get in there.
Yeah,
like, hey, what's up? We Walmart. Who needs a job? You know?
Yeah, it's like there's a couple places that could really compete with Amazon, like right out the gate. As far as products, I'd probably say Walmart, because I know they already have the trucking infrastructure down.
Yes.
But
yes.
Amazon better stop fronting like they the only game in town, because they not.
Like you said,
They're the most well known.
space.
They're the most well known. They're the most. They have the probably the best ease of use.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that can't change. And I think continuing to treat people like you're the only game in town puts you in a state of self-delusion.
Yeah.
And you could, like, you saw Instagram when was it not TikTok, but when Snapchat came out. You saw Instagram was like,
yeah.
Look, let's get these stories popping.
Uh-huh.
Because you ain't gonna take this spot. And what happened is
That's true.
Now,
That's
is
very
Snapchat
true.
dead? No, Snapchat's not dead. But ain't nobody talking about Snaps or Snapchat like they was.
Oh, hang on. I
Instagram,
gotta go back
they
to my
quelled that
closet and
fire.
beat a couple of things in. Down, Vine. Down. All right. Sorry about that.
And
Every
Vine
time you evoke
2.0,
these old dead names, they just come crawling out of my infrastructure, man. No, but okay. I want to try and like make this conversation a little happier, just a little happier.
yes. Well, I do have a pretty joyful story
hit
next.
me.
Well, maybe not joyful, but you know, it's a good story. I have a good report.
Well, this is just a quick aside. I was looking at my Facebook about 2 hours ago, and a friend of mine posted this thing because people are doing some wacky stuff on Facebook. Like, I spy the color pink. Show me something. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're not going to get my password information. Thank you.
Yeah.
God, I'm so Illuminati on that. Like, no, that's how they get you. That's how they, hey,
I ain't showing you nothing.
ever have I ever. Like, what numbers haven't you done? No, that's how they get you, man. That's how they. But the one thing I saw that I thought was fun, of course, I just looked at it and then I didn't realize. It was like, well, since we're all on lockdown and we can't go to the bar, tell us what your pets are doing, but replace your pet with that drunk guy at the end of the bar. And that's been really hilarious. Do you have any pets?
No. Used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, I got a cat. He's crazy. But everything the cat was doing.
The Tiger King over there.
Nah, bro, I got one cat. All right. I'm more like the Black Panther. Anyway. And I'm like looking around and I'm like, you know what? This is actually a pretty fun game. Because my cat is just walking around doing what my cat does. And it was like, yeah, that guy, that drunk guy at the end of the bar just jumped up on the table. that drunk guy at the end of the bar is looking at the ceiling fan. And I'm like,
yeah,
right,
it kind of does. It does work when you do that.
It really does. It really does. So